Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about drama, staging, theme, and context.
Staging is the process of selecting, designing, adapting to, or modifying the performance space for a play or film. This includes the use or absence of stagecraft element as well as the structure of the stage and its component. The staging components are script, cast, scenario, property, costume, makeup, sound movement, lighting, stage arrangement, and audience. Script. A drama script is a composition containing a story or play. The script contains the character, dialogues, and stage conditions that the playwright must prepare. The function of the script itself is of course to convey the drama story itself. Cast. The actor is the person who acts the story. The cast is not determined but depends on the character in the drama script. The character that must be played in the story is Sangkuriang, Dayang Sumbi, Tumang Prabu Gusti, Ibu Prabu Gusti, Bujang, Ardalena, and Siluman. Scenario. Broadly speaking, a scenario is a sequence of stories so that an event is what the writer wants, but in a special sense, a scenario is a script that is used by the player who play a role in the drama to beat stage. Also, complete with the technical side of the camera system and so on. Property. Property is a necessary equipment in a theater performance, for example chair, table, and so on. The property used in the Sangkuriang drama are artificial trees, wood, boats, and so on.
Next, 5. Costume. Costume are a very influential element in staging because with costume we can see who the player is playing as. The costumes used in this drama are kebaya, pangsi, dog costume, and so on. 6. Makeup. In order for a appearance to look perfect, we have to add a good makeup. With a perfect makeup, the character of the character to be displayed will be more visible. 7. Sound. The sound system is not only a speaker control or sound system, but also the accompanying music. Accompaniment music is needed so that the atmosphere depicted feels more convincing to the audience. A music arranger must play a soundtrack or background or accompanying music that fits the atmosphere of the story. The music in the Sangkuriang drama is traditional music and dance music. 8. Movement. Gesture and movement are an important element because when the body movement match with what is in the scenario, it can make the performance successful. And with gesture, the audience can find it easier to understand the message that the author will convey. 9. Lighting. Lighting in drama is usually to show who is talking or who is playing a role in the performance. 10. Stage arrangement. The stage is where the players will perform. As a performance area, the stage is usually made slightly higher than the floor. Often it is also higher than the audience seat because it is so that those who are far away can still see the show clearly. Then, the stage arrangement is the arrangement of the stage condition needed for the player himself. The stage manager itself is usually called a stage designer. The stage arrangement itself usually consists of several people or teams because it is intended to be faster when the stage layout has to be changed. The last is audience. The audience is an important element in staging. The preparation for the stage is perfect, but there is no audience, it feels incomplete. So all the elements that must be prepared above are for the audience.
A theme is a main idea or thought about something. One of which is in making or writing, such as in writing short stories, poetry, novels, written works. For example, in the Sangkuriang story, it has the theme Disobedient Child. The function of themes in written works is as a description of the written works, as an attraction for readers and authors. Tema merupakan suatu gagasan pokok atau ide pikiran tentang suatu hal. Salah satunya dalam menulis suatu tulisan seperti dalam menulis cerpen, puisi, novel, dan karya tulis lainnya. Contohnya, dalam cerita Sangkuriang memiliki tema anak yang durhaka. Fungsi tema salah satunya ialah sebagai gambaran terhadap karya tulis, sebagai daya tarik untuk pembaca, dan lain-lainnya.
Context is the cause and reason for a conversation or story. Jadi konteks adalah sebuah sebab atau alasan terjadinya suatu pembicaraan atau cerita gitu. Example of the context of the dialogue: speaker, listener, place, situation, and time. Example of the context of the exist story, character, actor, place, situation, and time. Jadi dari konteks itu ada percakapan atau dialog, dan ada juga yang cerita ya. Jadi di sini untuk kalau misalkan di dialog hampir menyerupai sama dengan cerita, namun di dalamnya ada speaker. Speaker itu adalah pembicara, atau listener itu pendengar. Jadi kalau misalkan orang ini tuh lagi mendengarkan, dan ada orang yang bercerita, jadi alasan dia tuh gimana gitu di situ. Kalau misalkan contoh yang lainnya ada yang example, yang context of story itu lebih ke cerita ya. Jadi emang hampir menyerupai juga, cuman lebih menceritakan aktor atau tokoh di situnya tuh. Cuman kalau misalkan tempat, situasi, mungkin beda zamannya aja atau beda waktu gitu di masa lampau. Seperti itu. Oke, lanjut ya. There is also an example from the story context. The story of Sangkuriang. Karakter or actor Daya Sumbing, Situmang, and Sangkuriang. Place in a shack in very deep forest. For situation, when Dayan Sumbing utter unconscious word, when her weaving thread is missing. What if someone find my weaving there? If she is a woman, that I will make her my sister, and if she is a man, then I will make he a husband. until the one who found the treat was Daya Sumbing, Spet Dog Tumang. Like it or not, Daya Sumbing had to keep her promise that she made. Second situation, the death of Si Tumang, who was killed by Sangkuriang, his own son, who took his heart to cook until Daya Sumbing was angry because Sangkuriang killed him own father. Then Daya Sumbing hit Sangkuriang in a head, leaving a mark. Feeling hurt, Sangkuriang went to the east. After a few years, Daya Sumbing met a young man and she wanted to propose to Daya Sumbing because her face was very beautiful. So that when Daya Sumbing would attach a headband to Jaka, Daya Sumbing saw the same wood as Sangkuriang as missing son. Third situation, when Daya Sumbing challenged Sangkuriang to make a big lake and boat, this challenge was aimed at making Sangkuriang fail to marry her biological mother.
This is a synopsis of Sangkuriang stories. You can read it and you can check the theme, context, and the staging. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can write it in comment or WA group. Thank you.